Hey guys, what's going on? We are going to do a new game here. Let's play some Tactician. Now, one thing I think a lot of people are interested in, maybe haven't played yet, is Dark Urge. Now, I don't recommend this for your first playthrough. If you want to do Dark Urge, I recommend it on maybe your second or third playthrough. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to try and select every bad Dark Urge moment that you could do. And we're going to stay more on the evil side of things. We're not going to side with the Druids Grove. We're going to side with the goblins. And we're going to try and stay on the more evil path for this. I'm also thinking about doing another series modded, so stay tuned for that. We'll do that as well. Let's switch out the race here. I don't know if I necessarily want to be a Dragonborn. I guess for the experience, we'll just play the character that they give us. Why not? Frost breath, cold damage, that's fine. Let's take a class. We could do sorcerer. Could also do paladin and break our oath. And we could be a Dark Urge Oathbreaker. That could be interesting. So I've gone with something a little interesting here. Maybe not. I'm going to go 10 dex. You know, could make it a little higher. But I think I'm going to go more of a heavy armor tank build. So I'm going to keep 16 constitution. We're going to go 17 strength. We're going to make that 20. Depending on how we spec, we could get an extra point, so I opted to make this 13, and we can go for 14 there. We can do stuff like maybe grab a headband to intellect if intelligence is a problem. There's a couple other ways we can boost some of these stats, but I want to do this as a build. By no means is it the best, is it the worst. You can really play how you like. This game does a fantastic job of even on harder difficulties. If you don't optimize perfectly, you're still fine. You don't have to build the most efficient character to beat this game. You can beat this game with one character. You can beat it with all four in your party. There's many ways to go about it, but how I'd like to play this paladin, we're not going to be that charismatic, even though we need that for spells. So we're going to do more spells that don't really have saves. We're probably going to focus more on spells that buff me or even the party, stuff like that. Wisdom's a little low for some of our more important saves. Again, not really going to push that too much. I want to go frontline tank 17, 16, and we'll go from there. As far as proficiencies, we'll take a proficiency in athletics. We'll take a proficiency in persuasion. Insight wouldn't be a bad one. We already have intimidation. We could go the route of intimidating, and we'll take insight checks instead. That could be more worthwhile. We might throw another point in that. That'll get +2 eventually. Our intimidation, we'll see that at a +5. Yeah, you know what? I like this. So let's go here. And I'm happy with that. That's intimidation, perfect. Oath of Vengeance Paladin. We are going to break this oath immediately. Okay, so we're just starting as Vengeance. Vengeance is one of the easier ones to break right off the bat. And we'll keep the starting character just because it's more recognizable as the Dark Urge. But you can make your character whoever you want. You can customize the race and all of that as well. Okay, so change the spells. We'll get command. We'll see if we can grab the Burning Blade. I don't think it's as strong as everybody says it is. Don't get me wrong, it is a fantastic sword for the start of the game. But You can replace it quite early with one that does psychic damage instead of fire. But you can find it. Well, you don't not necessarily replace it, but find an equal one is what I'm saying. But we'll see if we can grab it. If not, then that's not the end of the world. And we'll try and keep the Mind Flayer alive so that he can help us out.
No failure.
Lae'zel.
Onward.
Now let's see if command reaches. Drop. Perfect. Weapon drop. Okay, so we got it. That'll help keep the Mind Flayer alive, and let's see if we can farm up some experience here.
Find a way forward.
I'm going to show you guys some interesting exploits as well. I don't know if I'll necessarily use them, but I can make a little video about it. But if you pass a dialogue check, you get the same experience as if you did the fight. But in this game, if you pass it for most applications and then kill the people right after, you don't actually get any bonus experience. However, if you pass the dialogue check and then drop a quick save, reload and do the fight, you then end up getting the experience that you would get anyways. So you can get double experience by dropping a quick save. Now I don't know if it's actually quite double, but you do get the experience while passing. So I'll show you guys that in a little bit.
I must reach the helm.
Let's see if we can get this guy. Lae'zel, go ahead and pick that up. And we'll waste her action to equip it. Perfect. And we can bonus action hit here. Get amazed. It's, I guess we only have Cure Wounds. You know what? Let's let that guy die a little bit first. I'd like to see if I can farm up some experience from him. So, you're already dazed, so we will just do a hit. Perfect. Damage. I don't think we're gonna get this. Now we might, but let's see what the Mind Flayer does here. 8 damage. I'm actually just going to... Let's just keep going. The extra experience isn't a big deal. And we're just gonna get out of here. I don't think we're gonna get that experience, so... I'll cut it here. We're gonna escape.
Drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
But
This
the grin
feels like home. There is
Bigger
something
grin.
unknown
Bigger.
and unspeakable deep within your heart.
Ooh, I shot her. We'll take her as a companion. Why not? Being the Dark Urge, we're gonna be kind of limited depending on some of the choices we make. So we'll take her.
You're alive. I'm alive.
How is it possible? Okay, let's get another fight going here. Now I've noticed on some spell tier lists that people don't really like Healing Word as a spell. I actually happen to think it's quite good, Now, cure wounds for a healing point, or for like raw numbers, is a better spell. But healing word gives us some good opportunity to pick allies up that have fallen over from a distance. So it's in my opinion, it's pretty good in that aspect. Just as a sheer versatility kind of thing. Just my opinion.
What now?
But I think it's better than most tier lists make it out to sea.
This way before.
So for level 2, let's take a fighting style. I think I will be wielding a two-handed weapon. So I mean, like, we could take defense for a bonus armor class. We could take dueling. We could take protection, but honestly, I think I'm just going to go great weapon fighting here. We've gone for strength build, let's just go great weapon fighting. We'll take some prepareds, we'll have some spells here. Now, what do we have? Let's just remove all of these. We could take Searing Smite, why not?
You see things and you say, why? But I dream things.
No, Siri, I'm not talking to you. Well, what about Bless? Yeah, why not? We have command on Shadowheart, and as far as saves go, our charisma's not that high, so I'm not looking for targeted spells here. We'll get some different smite spells for now, and we'll go with that. As far as command goes, command is one of the best spells, especially early game, and even upcasting it. Even later in the game, you can upcast command as like a 5th level spell, and you can halt 5 enemies. You can have 5 enemies approach you and set up for a big AoE blast, and that's all they do. They'll approach you, they won't attack. It's quite a good spell. Command is one of the better spells in the game, in my opinion. So we'll take Shadowheart here. Let's go up the road here. We'll grab Astarion.
Like you killed the others?
Well, hello, Astarion. Why can't you kill it yourself?
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Strength, pull yourself 2 feet. And we'll take guidance, why not? 25, that's not a bad roll for level 2.
I saw you on the What did you and those tentacled freaks do? I'm not
Yeah,
going
the
to try
back.
to...
Alright, let's go.
What was that? The what? And to think. I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards.
Can't blame you,
A
I was looking
kindred
forward to seeing
spirit.
yours.
My name's Astarion.
Dead goblins, I'll take that. I'll take that. Take that, look at that. We got some supplies now. Oh, hello, Gale.
Son.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Boy, touch the sigil. Why not? Okay, what do we got here? Fantasize about hacking off the hand. Oh, yes.
This branch of flesh is begging to be pruned, and its sap sucked from.
Goodbye,
Mistress
Gale.
Eyelids, stop! Cease, you loon! Ah! Ah!
As soon as the dreams cross the threshold of your imagination, you snap back to realize they have all come true.
Well then.
You were supposed to lend a hand, not take one.
Joy floods through you.
Shadowheart, I don't know the
You
difference.
were dazed on the Nautiloid, but now you are truly awake. Alive.
I don't actually know if you do this if you ever find Gale.
Feels like
Okay. Okay. Yes, I have his hand.
A spasm grips your chest. Your strength falters. An emptiness grows within you, Paladin. Something has been lost.
broken your oath, Paladin.
Perfect.
At the close of day, I will be waiting for you. We have much to discuss.
I've broken my oath. Oath broken. You can no longer use channel oath charges. No problem. That was the whole point.
Huh. You look rabid, pained, sick. You're spasming and twitching. You poor thing. Well, so far, my tadpole and I have been nothing but best friends. Something else is happening to you, isn't it?
Oh,
You have
yes.
bouts of swooning and swaying, and your jaw is grinding like you're poised to chew off your tongue. Do take care of yourself.
Oopsies. Does that change their like or dislike of me? Not really. They're still at the same spot. Yeah, but we'll take it. Attack the teeth.
Dimessa, watch out!
Zell, don't drink your potions.
Need to find a
Come on,
way
we need
forward.
Can't hit. Leave can.
The tadpole hasn't. But the longer we wait, my people possess the cure for this.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
You have made an.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a creche must.
Yeah. We will call that.
Guys, please! There's no time!
There looks like some free experience.
Nine hells! Cannon! No! Shit! Form of mine! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Hello, well. Works. I like that better than the bow anyways because I don't have a lot of dex. I noticed that after patch 4, I think it was, the latest patch,
That was the last of them.
you tend to get
Inside!
zoom-ins
All of
on
you,
little
more may follow!
when people are dying.
Open the gate!
I'm not sure what happened when they did that, but yeah, we're having zoom-ins now. Conflict
Stuff
payment.
your payment. I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
Intimidation. Stand back and watch. Why not? Shadowheart approves.
Should have done that a long
We gotta
time
keep
ago.
some of our companions
Arrogant
slightly
prick had it
happy
out
with
for me from
the
day
path
one.
we're gonna take. We've
No
already had a
one
couple
leaves my
disciples,
people
but
out
that's all right.
cold. He was right, though. Coming back to this hellhole, I'd rather face another round of goblins than stay in this pit.
Off you go then.
Goblins with the same vigor he had for that tiefling, for once.
You can stay with cool stuff, Lord. We don't need you. let's do some selling. Let's take some gold.
Before you lose your nerve, Tieflin. If you ever had it to begin with.
Step between the crossbow and the goblin. I'd like to save Sazza here. Helps me in the goblin camp easier.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too? You move!
This breaks your oath as a paladin as well. As a vengeance one, I believe. I don't know if it does for all of them. Let's intimidate out of the way. Get out of here. Perfect.
Damn you. Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? If you
Everything she
It's
knows
alright,
to the
Arca.
grave.
Let's go.
Shadowheart approves of that. Lae'zel doesn't. Again, not a big deal. Again, this will break your oath. If you would like to know what breaks your oath, just check the wiki for what kind of paladin you are. I don't know if it's completely updated though, because they just added
With pleasure.
more oath-breaking capabilities in the latest patch. So I don't know if the wiki is
Let's get going.
updated or not. Alright, Sazza, let's go.
Too late for that war. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the...
Show some gratitude.
Unless... Help me... What do you say? We have a deal?
It's a deal.
Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am. Happily.
Follow me. So you can walk out the front door. You'll want something like a charisma-based character to do that, because every guard you pass, there's a good chance that you get into a fight.
Can't slow down.
So you will want to talk yourself out of those situations. You can alternatively sneak out as well.
Something over there.
And you can go this way. Sazza, can you jump? What if I just go in? Then she's here as well.
At least
Let's-
things have stayed interesting.
Break the party.
Oh, enough waiting.
And this seems like a job for Lae'zel. If you are breaking her out, this Guardian Stone will shoot you. So you do need to run up. You do need to run up and hit this button.
The totems.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces.
What are you doing? It's me, Sazza.
You and them other idiots mucked up the old raid. The Absolute don't like failures.
I ain't a failure. I'll be an hero when I tell the boss about this place. And you'll be maggot food.
I'll be telling the boss myself. Kill him!
Let's grab everybody else. I'm gonna sneak here. If you don't sneak, you won't get as close to the fight with everybody. Okay, not a big deal. We want everybody in the fight anyways. And let's see if we can just start trimming targets off. Get out of the difficult terrain.
The subtle approach.
Hiding. Okay, Lae'zel, let's damage. What do we got for bonuses? That's just 11. Good roll. Water barrel. Explosives. I don't think there are any in here. Sazza, we kind of need you to stay alive. So we'll just do that. Health 12. Flame. Good. Set more. Take the frame. Flame it is. Perfect.
Got to press on.
And we'll get you right in.
What now?
You can't walk and make it, but if you can't walk somewhere, odds are you can jump there. Especially with high strength characters. But you can always extend your range by jumping with your movement.
nearly ended me.
Oh, that did her in. That did Astarion already. So, like before, may as well start busting action surge. Need to start killing targets. We're not going to kill targets. We're going to we're going to lose this battle. Sazza doesn't have a lot of health here. I don't want her to go down, so we'll just keep her back. Oh goodness. Alright. That we've missed. Unfortunately. Shells. 6 damage. Critical hit. Astarion's down. 7 damage. Not great once again. Sazza pick up Shadowheart. That's your action. Perfect. Okay, one down.
Can't slow down.
We'll keep going. Get another potion in just because we're starting to have some characters drop. That's not great. Right, pick up. Problem picking up Shadowheart is I think she's going to take a damage in the acid. Astarion might not be in it. He's almost saved though. We'll try. I don't think it's going to work. I think she's going to die on her turn. Oh, perfect. Healing word, I guess. And we get Astarion up. That was a bad roll. Step out of the acid.
I won't give in. On my way.
And may as well do a smite here. Perfect, that seems about right. Take a potion of speed. Do it again. You need to start dropping. And end your turn right there. Oh, Shadowheart's down again. Nothing I can really do here. We'll take a bonus action. And disengage. Better run. Critical hit. Spending most of the fight here just picking people up. Here I am saying Sazza's not ready.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Okay. Oh yeah. We'll cut you down. Jump up. We'll lay on hands. Just so we don't get dropped here. I could have swung. There was a good chance there that would have killed.
Taking position.
But if I missed, that goblin also could have killed me. So you can hit 55%. Perfect. Okay. Roll a mage armor. Nope, nope. Somebody click on that. Keep that off.
I wonder.
And over there.
Thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say. Never break a promise, unless there's something in it for me. I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a...
Perfect.
Wonder if
Get
the
out of
gods are watching me. But that will
We're gonna follow Sazza as well.
So, Give, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
My name is Lae'zel, Chucky. And my kin will...
We will come back there and we will do that. There's some more experience we can generate.
Only if I ask.
I'm gonna do a rest and we'll get the Breaker. And maybe we'll do the Goblin Camp next episode. So why don't we go to camp? And let's deal with our visitor, our Oathbreaker Knight. Okay. We'll end the night. The day, sorry.
Chucky, come closer.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I have been waiting for you.
Yes.
I felt the moment of your liberation. The shedding of your bond. You called to me. I am here to show you the way.
Show me the way. Who are you?
I was the first. The first to swear. The first to fall. When another's oath is broken, I stand witness. I hear their sorrow. I see their jubilation. I guide their hand. Oathbreaker. You swore to deliver vengeance. To hunt down those who had wronged and ensure they felt the sting of justice. Tell me, why did you abandon your oath?
Let's see. I am gonna run through some of the dialogue for Oathbreaker because I know not a lot of people have done it. It was definitely my intention. We can't take that. I no longer believe in its teachings.
A loss of purpose. To know the reason for your fall is, perhaps, to know the shape of things to come. Take comfort in your undoing. I, like you, abandoned my cause. But much can still be achieved. Your oath is broken. The light within you fades. A new power is awakening.
Tell me more
Darkness will obey your summons. The dead will march to your rhythm. Even now, these shadows gather around you. They sense the cracks in your armor. They yearn to be used, to be inflicted.
I'm ready. I will become an Oathbreaker.
Do not resist.
Surrender.
Surrender and be remade. Though born of a vile source, these powers can be used for good or ill. Your oath no longer binds you. The choice is yours alone.
Subclass Oathbreaker. Spiteful Suffering. The target takes 1d4 necrotic damage. Okay. Get that with Channel Oath now. Same spell list, I believe. I don't think any of them are different. I'm gonna keep the Smite stuff. Oh, we can get Wrathful Smite. Psychic damage instead. We get Fear instead of Prone. I do like Fear. That's concentration. Perfect. We'll take that. Okay. That's going to wrap up this episode. I am going to do a little bit of talking to the companions and get them to like me a little more. Again, we don't have everybody. We can't pick up Will. I don't know how many I'm going to run. I think I'll just run a standard party of 4. That's how most people play the game. And we can see what happens and the decisions we make as we run through this Dark Urge. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode.